Welcome to Friday Night Magic here at GameSwap in Mason, Ohio. Tonight you got Brent Rogers with
Justin Blackburn.
So first game gonna be Taxes versus Teferi pool.
Yeah, so this is a deck with Teferi, the Mage of
Really?
Fear, and Knowledge Pool. So I'm not
Is that the fairy that lets you mill cards?
Teferi is the... Now he is a Planeswalker, but the creature says... It has flash, and it says your opponents can only play cards at sorcery speed. I believe he also says you can play stuff at instant speed. And
Okay.
So the goal of the deck is to lock your opponent out of playing anything ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a
It's a
prison deck.
yeah, it's kind of a prison deck.
Okay.
It's more of a like a control-y deck with a combo that just locks your opponent out of the game.
Sure. So before the game gets started, I want to go ahead and say that we will be streaming pre-release tonight
Yeah,
for Dominaria.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm kind of excited for the cards coming out, even though I don't play Standard.
Yeah, I mean some of the cards are great. We've got some very interesting tribal cards.
Humans.
Are there humans in this one?
There's tons of humans, dude.
Okay.
There's one human that I'm excited for.
Which is it?
It's a black, red, and 3, so it's already high costing, right?
Yeah, great. It's gonna go great in your humans deck.
It's all creatures that died this turn, all your creatures that died this turn get put back into your hand,
Returned to your hand. Yeah.
and your creatures have haste,
Yeah. Okay.
and he's got flash.
Oh.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Are you
dude.
finally gonna play Commander now?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm a humans player.
Well, you can play Commander.
I only have 60 cards. 75.
Okay. you can put extra basics in there.
Gross.
That'll help.
All
All right,
so turn to Thalia. That's probably gonna be pretty good against this pool.
Yeah, that's kind of what Robert does not want to see.
No.
Cause
Most decks don't want to see Thalia.
yeah, but this one especially because it disables Robert to play stuff off of his combo as well.
Yeah. Oh man.
He I don't know if he took my advice last time. So that is Knowledge Pool. He has 2 of them in his hand. But the last time I was talking to him,
Oh, he missed a land drop.
Oh shoot! Wait,
Gross.
did he?
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Phil went first.
Okay.
No, Phil went second. Yeah, Phil went first actually. Jeez. That motorcycle ride, man.
Yep.
Took a quick motorcycle ride. Guy at the card shop let me ride his bike, and I was very surprised that he did. Because everyone's like, I always go up and ask them, like, hey, can I ride your bike? And they're like, yeah. No, like, for real, no. Like, that happens all the time. And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm like, no, for real. He's like, yeah, sure. I was like, I have my license. And he's like, let me see him. Showed him. He's like, all right, here you go. Give me the keys. And
That's pretty incredible.
I probably did about 45, 50 in the parking lot. No
Of
big
course
deal.
you did. It's typical Brent. So, Thalia's just gonna pick away at his life total while he makes all his land drops.
Which I don't think Texas wants to see.
I
I think they're comfortable at 4.
No, that's a correct statement. Oh,
So-
wow. Okay. That is a card I would not expect to see.
Phil likes to play spicy.
So this
cards.
card used to be played a lot in Taxes, and
Yeah.
I can confidently say I haven't seen it in any lists in a while. But
Well, it's definitely in Phil's.
it's definitely a good beater still.
Mm-hmm. Turn 4, 3/3 flying vigilance.
No, or turn 2.
It's no Mantis Rider, but
It's no Mantis Rider. That's correct. Although it still is a 2-drop for Aether Vial instead of a 3-drop.
yeah, which is pretty okay.
Yeah, and I mean that's normally how it's played. But
Hello from Panama.
wow,
Hell yeah, dude.
I didn't know I could spell that, but I guess I would have
You-
guessed it correctly.
You can't.
I am not a stellar student. But
So it looks like Phil's gonna go ahead and take game 1.
yeah.
Repping that beautiful pink bandana. I love it.
I have to admire it.
You do. Phil's just a swell guy, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad to see Robert's not playing Tron.
No, I agree with that statement. I'm not the biggest hatred. I don't have the biggest hatred of Tron, but I do not enjoy
You know who
playing
has
against
the
deck.
biggest?
You are not a Tron fan.
Ask anyone in this card shop. Like, who hates Tron the most? Brent. Who's that? I don't even know him, but I know he hates Tron.
So we're gonna be quiet for a second, and then we're gonna hear Brent screaming about Tron in the background,
Son of a...
and then you'll know who Brent is. And And we got to make sure they're a modern player first, because I know some standard players that don't know what Tron is because they just haven't gotten into Magic that much yet. No. And then you ask them, so who do you think hates Tron? What's Tron? It's the fast version of Aetherworks Marvel.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that guy in the corner that's screaming.
You know what Aetherworks Marvel does? No. Okay, I didn't think you did. It's a banned card in Standard.
Gross.
It
not gross because it's banned. Gross because
you
it's
do
standard.
know what Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, does, correct?
Yeah, it's a 10-drop.
Yeah,
10.
It let you cast that pretty consecutively on turn 6. How do you feel about that?
I've been Karn turn 3, Ulamog turn 4. Natural draws, no map required.
That's, I mean, that is how it works.
Yeah.
You don't look very happy right now.
I was a little upset.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of weird because it was an E-Tron deck.
That is a little odd.
That's so weird. He's like, yeah, turn 1 map. I'm like, okay. Turn 2, plays his other thing. Doesn't even crack the map. Turn 3, third piece of Tron, plays Karn. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of weird. Why didn't he crack the map? That just seems like a better play.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what do you think they're sideboarding in here? Well, you probably know the best. Is Phil on mono white taxes or black white taxes?
Mono white. He wants to change it up to Eldrazi taxes.
Okay. I honestly think
only because Thought Not Seer is
such a powerful
good card.
Yeah.
It's such a good card.
No, I mean I've seen both perform well. I like both lists, but
I hate playing against taxes or Eldrazi taxes more. I feel.
Yeah, that is a more stubborn deck.
Because not only can they turn to Thought Not Seer, but I mean they're gonna rip your hand apart, and then you're also going to be starving for mana the entire time. I think it's just overall just like a very solid deck.
Yeah. No. They're definitely that, and Robert has knowledge pool again.
So. After Dominaria releases, are you gonna switch back to Standard?
I may build a Standard deck, but I don't know if I'll be playing Standard that much. I very much enjoy mono green from what I've seen of it. Although, like,
Thalia. Yep.
Wow. But I don't know how I feel because it's still not gonna be the best deck, regardless of like how many good cards we get, because we're still gonna have good old Glorybringer, which I'm sure you don't know what it does, but it roasts a creature when it attacks, and it just doesn't untap the next time.
Gross.
So it just takes a turn off from attacking, but it has haste, so it'll come down, eat your creature, and then you'll be sad.
Yeah,
and
I'm just sad just hearing about it.
Yeah, I mean, but cards like that is the reason that I probably won't enjoy Standard as much. Although I think I will honestly give it a shot, because I picked up the Steel Leaf Champions pre-order today, and I think that's going to be the most expensive thing in the deck. So,
tell you what, Tony, you know Tony, right?
Yeah.
He said he hates everything about Dominaria, because everything is just so good.
Do you know why?
No.
Tony plays cats and Tony plays cats in Standard. Do you know the issue with Dominaria about that?
There's no cats.
There's no cats in Dominaria.
I at least know that.
Yeah.
I know there's a shitload of humans, and
I mean, granted, Shauna, I think, the 2-drop, is going to be good in cats, but
yeah,
that's the promo one.
Isn't that going to be rotating soon?
Shauna?
Well, Standard in general.
Oh no, it's fall. It's not for a while.
Okay.
Oh wow, Sorcerer's Spyglass.
What's that do?
That is Pithing Needle, but when it enters, they have to reveal their hand. It's 1 more mana.
So why not just play like Phyrexian Revoker?
They reveal their hand when it enters.
What? Yeah. So why would you want to reveal your hand?
The opponent reveals their hand.
He just revealed his hand. Robert just revealed his hand.
Yeah, Phil played it.
Phil didn't play that.
Sorcerer's Spyglass?
Oh, the spike. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're talking about Signet?
I was talking about the Trine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, never mind.
That is just a mana rock.
Yep.
I believe that should be a Signet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why he would play Cluestone. I know it's Azorius. It is a Signet.
Signet.
Okay.
Sweet.
So it's just kind of a tempo mana rock.
Right.
I think it's just Robert wants to get his mana as fast as possible. Ooh. He's got Teferi and Knowledge Pool right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they shut him off by themselves or he needs a third piece, but they're both good on their own. Knowledge Pool is just a pain.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of mills cards.
Yeah. So everybody keeps speculating that Cavern of Souls is going to get banned. How do you feel?
I'm kind of in a gray area about that. Like, it's really good. It is almost overpowered good, but I don't think it needs to be banned. Like,
yeah, that's the thing that I don't get. People are like, oh no, it needs to get banned because humans are just so good. So here's the thing. It's not the fact that countering is what stops humans.
It's just the rainbow.
It's the board wipes that are able to shut down humans. You don't need to counter their stuff.
Right.
Countering does nothing. It slows them down. You need to just board wipe them to stop them.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being on the highway doing 65, going down to 55, and then being on the highway and hitting a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's two different things, you know?
Yeah. I don't drive, and I got that analogy, so.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get that, like, I don't know.
What's a car?
Get out.
People still build stuff out of bricks?
See, Supreme Verdict, that would stop.
No, that's a pretty good play here.
That would stop humans pretty well.
I wonder why Phil brought in Rest in Peace. Is it just because he's playing blue? Like,
why Phil brought Rest in Peace? I mean, I would imagine seeing Finn, shut up. I would imagine seeing blue would
just set off for Snapcaster.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just too much.
It's a little more. Yeah, he does good search.
I feel like that's just too much sideboarding because, one, you didn't see a Snapcaster mage.
Right.
And two, I don't think a deck like this would want to run it. There's no real reason.
I think Robert may have one or two. I don't think he runs.
So absolutely not even worth it.
Not worth it, no.
I would say even if he's running 4, it's not worth it.
I guess, to be fair, Robert's deck does look like a combo deck just the way he's playing his cards.
Right.
So Phil may just think that it's like a Jeskai tempo controls type of deck, and
with no red.
that could have been the issue the first game.
Yeah.
And Phil doesn't know that because Robert kind of gets stuck on mana.
Yeah. Crew that.
Yeah. Good
attack.
Get a
swing
smack
in for 3.
Loot.
I really like the looter scooter in taxes.
No, it's a good card. I actually liked it in Merfolk too. The Merfolk has died down quite a bit, but
yes,
I thought that was just really good for Merfolk. Oh, there's good old Teferi boy.
Ooh,
does he have the? Oh, he does have the original version. Okay, I was just wondering. I think I can't remember if it got new art or it just looks a little different, but the newer one looks slightly different. Thank you. And
so Robert's going to play. Oh, is that
that is
the pull?
Yeah. Can we get that pulled up? Because that's pretty important for us.
Can we get a little bit of both cards?
And I realize that paint document opening up on our side is his attempt to open it right now. So it should be up in a second.
Yep.
I guess we have the internets in front of us.
The internet. There's a cord.
There is a cord.
Have fun with that.
I thought we were in the future where there weren't cords.
Wait, there's things without cords? I thought everything had a cord.
Brent, is your phone plugged in right now?
No.
Does it have a cord?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if this dinosaur technology is working back here.
Yeah, I've heard not great things about it.
This laptop works. I've had it work
Kind
before.
of.
I've definitely had it work before. And we can still see
excuse
Twitch
me.
chat.
Oh, jeez, the mouse.
Yeah, that's my main issue
Going
here.
to die.
So I know none of you can see it, but the mouse is jumping around.
There's that.
So we see a glory up on our side. For those of you that don't know, I believe that card is from Stronghold. A great set from what I hear. Sliver Queen is printed in that set, so you know it's good.
I wish Slivers was a thing.
Do you know what Sliver Queen does?
Isn't that the one where you can, like, pay 5?
You pay 2, and you make a sliver.
Oh, jeez. Teferi Mage is Zephyri.
Zephyr.
Flash. Creature cards you own that aren't in play have flash. Each opponent can play spells only anytime he or she can play a sorcery. Okay.
Yep.
Knowledge Pool. Imprint. When Knowledge Pool enters the battlefield, each player exiles the top 3 cards of his or her library. Cool. Whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, the player exiles it. If the player does, he or she may cast another non-land card exiled. Oh god, yeah. Okay. So yeah, Eric, my buddy Eric was actually played against this, and it sounded miserable.
Yeah, I remember
actually miserable.
I remember seeing that, and I believe they were playing for fun, but different knowledge pools have to have different piles, and all 4 knowledge pools were in play. So there were good stacks of 15 probably each in different places on the board because there wasn't enough space on the table.
Right. So I think humans would have a great matchup with this if I had Aether Vial out. Because that would completely bypass the pool.
I believe humans would have a good matchup kind of regardless because you're such a fast deck.
And humans is just good.
Yeah, I mean, Roberts has Supreme Verdict, but, like,
yeah,
you just have to play enough humans to kind of...
Yep. Gotta go fast. Sonic! Gotta go fast.
Let's see. Robert can... I guess if you have a Thalia, Robert might be able to Supreme Verdict.
Thalia?
But...
I don't know why Robert took Thalia. Or was that literally the only option he could take?
I believe it's because he wants a clock.
Yeah. Oh, Robert's at 2.
Yeah.
So
And
while we're wrapping up this game,
actually, I don't know if Robert... No, Robert has a Cryptic Command.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to tap the team, whatever.
No, when it gets cast, it gets exiled, and then he gets cast.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I think he may be able to choose Cryptic, though. Because it's a trigger, and then it gets exiled, then he may be able to choose it. Although, it is a very pretty Cryptic command. It's foil. The older art, I believe it's Morrowind. It is. Wow. That's a nice card.
Playing Thirst for Knowledge?
Yep. Draw for a Supreme Verdict.
Got a Detention Sphere.
That's actually good enough.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It removes Smuggler's Copter. That's the important card.
Sure. Remove Smuggler's Copter. He's attacking... Okay.
I'm not sure what that was done. Oh, because he didn't have the mana. No, that was actually a perfect play on his part.
Yeah.
Smuggler's Copter. Oh, get Cryptic. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
And draw. Oh, jeez.
He doesn't have the mana for it, though.
No.
So he is not dead still.
Blocks the Golem, take 1.
Yeah, and, I mean, frankly, I don't think it matters if Robert's at 1 or 2.
Not with taxes.
I mean, Phil...
Not true, because if Phil's able to get another swing in with Blade Splicer.
Yeah, the token doesn't die, so they just bounce off each other, because Teferi is a 2-2, or 2-4.
So, this turn, Phil's going to get in for 1. And then...
What is, what's that pile there? Is that the graveyard?
Yes. Yeah, it should be
yes, because Thalia died. No, it is exile because Rest in Peace is in play.
Oh, yeah.
It's grave / exile because Rest in Peace.
Okay.
Did Phil just concede?
I think so. Yeah. So.
Oh, he was locked out. So
Yeah. So while we got this going on, tonight at midnight we got the pre-release. Saturday at noon and 6 p.m. we have
Two-Headed Giant.
Two-Headed Giant is at 6 p.m. Oh wait, no, is this both or just 6 p.m.?
Just 6 p.m.
Okay, so noon is regular pre-release, and then at 6 p.m. tomorrow we got Two-Headed Giant, and then Sunday at noon and 6 we have pre-release.
Yeah.
Normal stuff.
So if you're planning on
Streaming. So if you want to come or watch or...
And if you're planning on coming Saturday and you're planning on playing at the 6 o'clock noon, bring a friend. Or, well, bring a friend.
Saturday at 6?
And then bring a friend for Saturday at 6 to play with. You can do both. Your friend can be there regardless.
True.
You just get to play with
Yeah,
your friend.
you want to get a friend into Magic, just pay for their buy-in and be like, hey,
listen to everything I do.
play this and don't be dumb.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to pretty much tell them exactly what to do. So.
Yeah. If you want to check out more Top Deck Production stuff, go ahead check out our YouTube at youtube.com/TopDeckProductions. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch us live, you can go to twitch.tv/TopDeckProductions. We got a Facebook, facebook.com/TopDeckProductions. Website is topdeckproductions.com. And if you want to support us, and we would be very grateful for it,
I would love your support.
you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/TopDeckProductions. Subscribe to Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You know, do all that jazz.
You can even just check out our Facebook and give us a like. We
appreciate
everything.
Patreon, give us your money.
You heard him. You gotta listen to him.
No, but if you like our content, you like what we're doing, support us. That'd be great.
I think we also have an Instagram at Top Deck Pro.
It's not on the paper.
I know it's not on the paper. I'm just saying. We have an Instagram at Top Deck Pro, and I believe it's we post stuff like what we have on our Facebook. So if you don't have a Facebook and you have an Instagram, just check it out on there. Yep. Although Top Deck Productions was taken, so we just got Pro.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
I have seen their I guess page on Instagram.
Do I smell a lawsuit coming on?
No, we're just better, so we don't even need that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're heading into Game 3. Phil's gonna be on the play. Get that turn 2 Thalia. Things are gonna be fantastic for Phil. I think that's what really got him Game 1. Thank you, Dino.
Ben's Chop.
You can go ahead.
Dino Ben's Chop 54.
Thank you for following.
I always am super curious. How do people come up with these kinds of names?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Like,
you know what's really interesting though?
what?
How you can go to a convention, like say a video game convention. Everyone there uses their gamer tag.
Really?
Yeah. Like everyone's like so if you go with like a bunch of friends, or like if you're meeting up with a bunch of friends that are on that you met online.
Oh.
Like all of them would be like, "Oh, hey, Dino Ben Shop." Or like they would, people would shorten it for
let's
Dino.
Be real.
Like,
They would,
hey,
I was gonna say, they would call him Dino.
They're like, "Sup, Dino?" My gamer tag is Alucard Rogers, and everyone's just like, "Sup, Alucard?" Solid.
And
for a while, Phil called me Alucard.
And you know what I do? I call you Dad because apparently you're my father.
That's right, son. I'm proud of you. Kind of.
That's the first time I've ever.
All right, Horizon Canopy. How do you feel about the new art? I've heard a lot of people hate it.
It's very Horizon and Canopy, so it's good enough for me.
I've thought about it. I liked it. At the very beginning when it first got spoiled, I loved it. And then I keep looking at it. I'm like,
don't you play with that card? Don't you play with that version?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I don't want this version anymore. I want the future sight.
Yeah. I believe the price difference is about $20. So.
Yeah, it
That was a
and also harder to find.
yeah.
So
No, it's fine.
did I tell you how much I've made on my humans deck?
No, too many.
Couple $100.
Too many.
No. I'm saying when I bought it
Right.
to the price now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant off of winning.
No. I haven't made like a whole lot.
Like-
It was my most consistent winning
Like
with it.
like 12.
dollars?
Yeah.
I mean, last Friday I went undefeated.
Oh. Well, I factor in drinks and cookies. So after that, I'm usually net.
I literally buy in and drink a Monster.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
I stream for the user. For those of you that don't know, you might hear Jake yelling at me a lot. He usually calls me Mr. Blackburn because on Wednesdays when I stream, there's usually Justin Gebbing commentating. So he calls me Mr. Blackburn, and he's usually yelling at me for goofing off. And and
I mean, you're a typical teenager.
yes. So, but every credit I get from that, I immediately try and spend on cookies.
Yeah.
Is that an Aethersworn Canonist?
Yes, it is. You know what's also really spicy about that? It's a human.
I did know that. You know this is spicy. That it's back in his hand.
Yeah, you know what's really spicy?
Jalapeno peppers.
They're spicy, but they're not really spicy.
An Athalia. A different
Big
one.
Thalia.
Legend rule, right?
Nope.
But-
Get out of here.
All right. I tried.
I played with Big Thalia in my humans deck.
I play with Big Thalia in my modern.
I see that.
I play with both Thalias as well, actually. The
I feel like that hurts you a lot.
the small one
Yeah.
is in my sideboard.
Okay.
Yeah. The big one is in my main board, and I actually love that card so much.
Yeah.
I would honestly play more if I wasn't running Bloodbraid Elf because
Bloodbraid Elf is so good.
flipping into legendaries when you have that legendary isn't very good.
That's why I'm down to 3 little Thalias.
Right.
Like, you want to see them, but you don't want to.
You want to see them, but you don't want to see them at the same time.
I'm really happy that I've gone down to 3.
Yeah.
Because, like, there would be some times where I open hand with 2 of them in my hand. I'm just like,
Yeah.
God, this is such a good hand. If this was any other card besides a second Thalia, this would be straight gas.
See, in decks like Taxes, I feel like you would still run on 4.
Yeah.
Because Thalia is such a big target.
That and because she just does a lot more of what the deck wants to be doing.
Right.
Humans is just to be obnoxious and have fantastic tempo. So. But yeah, the one human I'm thinking about that I talked to you about earlier, I think I'm gonna run a 1 of main board.
The 5-drop?
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah. I have 2 flex spots.
I feel like you should be playing something like not that.
So my flex
You know,
spot
I
right
believe
now.
Snapcaster Mage is a human.
Snapcaster Mage?
Is a human, I think.
Yeah, but why would I play that? I don't play any spells. Except for Dismember, and that's sideboard. 2 of.
Well,
If I play any of them, I'm playing Direfleet Daredevil, and that's a 1 of main board and 1 of sideboard. That's my flex spot. That and Mirren Crusader.
Okay, but I feel like that's a better flex spot than your 5-drop that you
I think I'm going to take Mirren Crusader out.
I feel like that's a wrong decision. but,
Hold my beer.
no.
Hey, if you find one tonight when you do pre-release, can I have it?
I'm not pre-releasing. I hope you know that. I'm streaming the pre-release, so...
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
If you find that card,
I probably will find it on the floor.
sweet,
right
because
next
it's
to
only
the
like
trash.
30 cents right now.
I believe that.
So if you can find me one that's in good condition, gimme.
I
favor.
will
And I won't
not
ground
give it to you
you.
in good
I
condition.
won't. If you give it to me in poor condition, you're gonna be grounded
Okay.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I assumed that was.
Do you
gonna
ever watch
happen
South Park?
No.
Oh yeah, you're too young.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I wasn't born in the 90s. So I noticed something a couple turns ago, but we were on a tangent. When Robert flashed out Snapcaster Mage, he intended to block the Thalia.
Yeah, but
He
he thought it
couldn't-
was out.
Yeah, Big Thalia was out, but I don't think he realized that Snapcaster would just die. I think he wanted to just trade him out,
Yeah,
but the first strike wouldn't let it happen, and it entered tapped. But I think he intended to block
Yeah.
and didn't think about the first strike.
Did I tell you about the time where I was playing? I mean, obviously humans.
Yep.
Robert was playing his teamer pile,
Yeah, Teamer Pile's a deck.
and
I guess it's the deck. I mean, it exists here, and it's good, so that works.
And I was swinging with my Thalia. The Flog.
Flog? Is that from Red and Stimpy? Is that what that log was called?
That's a log.
That was just log?
I don't know.
I'm too...
I don't remember.
I'm actually too young for that show.
I don't remember Ren and Stimpy. But yeah, I was swung in with little Thalia, and he's like, block with Vanillion Click. I'm like, okay. He's like, train. I was like, no, they don't. He's like, what? I was like, first strike. He's like, damn it. I was like, yeah.
You know what's even better? Pay one mana. Pay 2 life. Gotcha out that bitch.
You're too young to be cussing.
Yeah, you out. Hold my beer.
You're too young to be drinking. I'm telling your mother.
It could have been root beer. You don't know. You don't know my life. You don't know my story.
If it was anything near my life, it would be beer.
I would have swapped it out for root beer. Tried to help your blood alcohol level. Maybe try and get it out of the single percentile digits.
Hey. No.
All right. So, I feel like
he's going to search for a land.
Yeah. So, I like Weathered Wayfarer, but I don't know how I feel about it when you're running stuff like Leonin and Arbiter.
I think at this point, with Phil having that many
no,
it's not going to do anything.
I think it's great right now, but I think in general, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it does seem a little awkward.
I'm sure it's for situations like this where he's playing against control.
You know it's really awkward?
When you have no mana and you're playing Tron.
You know what else is really awkward? I'm going to go on a whole humans tangent tonight,
I know.
because I haven't gotten to talk about my humans on stream. And I love my deck so much.
Let's cut to a replay of the last 10 minutes.
Shut up.
Continue, please.
Opening hand, right?
Yeah.
Straight gas.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 cards you see?
I don't remember a card called Gasoline. Is that in Dominaria?
No.
Okay. So you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's just straight beautifulness, right?
Yeah.
Last 2 cards you see. Aether Vial.
Yep.
Ancient Ziggurat.
Nice.
And you're like,
then you've
got to go back.
no. You if it's a beautiful perfect hand, you play the Noble Hierarch, wait a turn, and then play the Aether Vial.
I've done that.
It's not that bad.
It's super risky.
It's awkward.
It's super risky because if they kill the Noble, you're not getting that Vial down.
See, you know what happened is I played that kind of play yesterday on stream, and he immediately bolted my bird, and I just cried.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like,
you watched that game.
I was like, Justin, what are you doing with your life?
Scooping, essentially.
So Robert's at 4.
Yeah. He's got a commanding hand, but Phil is just hitting him. Robert can't stop the just constant beats.
No, he can't. Luke, how'd you do tonight?
Round 1, man.
Yeah? Well, how are you doing? You usually lose the first round and leave.
I beat Naya.
Good job.
Oh,
I'm proud of you.
See? Oh.
For those of you that don't know,
I meant to send you
the
the... and Justin's a Naya player.
I am a Naya player.
I want to play Naya, but it just doesn't seem that strong.
It's very linear.
Yeah, that's true, too.
My deck is not linear. I don't even know what I'm doing, so...
I don't know what you're doing in your deck.
Makes Knight huge, that's it. You don't attack with it.
For those of you that haven't seen my deck, it is just a massive Knight deck.
You're just like, yeah, I'm going to sack this land, get another one. Knight's a 1/1 bigger. Okay,
no,
what are you doing with it?
I do it with 2 increments because I know how to properly use the card. I'm just going to say that right
Sure,
now.
that's fine, but still, you're just like, yeah, well, yeah, because you grab a fetch, then you fetch.
Yeah, you sacrifice a basic land to the Knight, you get a fetch land, you get the same basic you sacrificed.
Sure, but then what are you accomplishing there? You're just making this huge dude. That's it.
That's not the goal. The goal is to thin out the deck to a point where you can do out the opponent. It's not an aggro deck. It's not a control deck. It's more of it's
a terrible mid-range.
It's an aggro. It's a mid-range deck with the aggro curve. So I don't make a ton of land drops. I curve out at 3. My biggest drop is Blood Red Elf.
I curve out at 5 here.
That's fabulous. You know that?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be great. Somebody's gonna see me bump it up to 4 game 1. They're like, "What does this guy do? Why does he have hostage taker in his deck?" Main board.
Okay,
And then
I was gonna
second,
say.
and then it's like, go to my next turn, bump it to 5. He's like, they're like, "Oh God, I don't think he knows how Aether Vial works properly." And then you're just like, 5. Oh, you board wipe? That's fine. Vial on your end step. Bring all this back.
And then you can't vial out any of it because none of it costs 5 mana.
Shut up. It's besides the point.
No, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep talking because I'm commentating.
Oh man.
So it looks like Robert's kind of stabilizing here. He killed the Thalia, it looks like, and then another Thalia was played. But
Trigger on the stack.
Knowledge. Wait.
Oh,
What?
wait. No, he can't play it.
Why not?
Thalia. Isn't it a 6-drop?
I think it's a 3-drop.
What?
Teferi is a 6-drop.
No, it's a 6-drop.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Ooh, Phil, get him.
Oh,
Get him.
wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
get him.
That's a lot more mana than I thought it
Get
was.
him, boy. Supreme Verdict, that's fine. Phil's going to be like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Play a 1-drop. Oh, wait, that doesn't even...
Wait, why did he tap out for Serum?
Why?
Oh, he verdicted then.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So
No.
here's what Phil needs to do right now. And I can probably guarantee it's not going to happen.
Play a creature, Crew Smuggler's Copter, hit him, put him to 1, and then gut shot him for lethal.
Nope.
Okay.
Here's something actually somewhat logistic.
Play your red mana. then
No,
Boros.
stop. You
Don't
get
stop me.
Oh God. Noble Hierarch. Crew Thopter. Swing 4. Boom.
Do you want to hear an issue here?
What?
Don't
Don't tell me he doesn't get the Exalt trigger.
No, Noble Hierarch is an 0-1 and cannot Crew Smuggler's Copter.
I thought it was power or toughness.
Nope.
Thopter's dumb. Thopter's a bad card.
No, Merfolk did it because they crewed it with Curse Catcher.
Yeah. You know it feels real good. You play against Merfolk, and then they're like Curse Catcher, and you're like, I'm humans.
Oh, you just played him on 1 for 1. How does that feel?
Fine. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Go for it.
So
Shock? You can't
oh,
physically can't do that.
hold my beer.
No, literally, because he's at 1 life. That has to come in tapped. Has to come in tapped.
Buy me a root beer
No,
and then hold it.
no, not going to. All right, well, we're closing up round 1. If you like what we're doing, support us. You can go to our Patreon. You can subscribe to Twitch. Follow us on, or subscribe to us on YouTube. I read all the websites you can do it this turn.
All right, so we have our YouTube at youtube.com/TopDeckProductions, which if you're watching it now, what?
Just keep
Oh,
reading.
okay.
We're good.
And if you're watching it on YouTube, you can check out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/TopDeckProductions. And if you're watching our Twitch, you should follow us or
And subscribe
to us.
Subscribing would be
And
fantastic.
shout us out to all of your friends.
Shout
that love
out.
Magic.
Get everyone.
And if they don't love Magic, get them into Magic. Then show us the channel. Show them the channel. Our Facebook is at facebook.com/TopDeckProductions. And that is where we keep most of our updates and stuff to let everybody know what's happening with our channel and our schedule. If you want to support us even further, our Patreon is at patreon.com/TopDeckProductions, where you can, I guess, become a patron to us and give us your money, right? That's their motto. Is that the
Patron
motto?
to us and give us your money.
Yeah.
I like how that goes.
And that essentially concludes round 1.
Yeah, round 1, and also just to make sure everyone knows, midnight tonight we're doing the pre-release for Dominaria. Saturday at noon we're streaming that as well. Then 6 p.m. we got Two-Headed Giant. We're gonna be streaming that as well. And then Sunday noon and 6 p.m. So tune in then.
Yeah.
See you next round.